What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of the Celebrity Junk. Guys, on my main channel, I did a video concerning Simone on her new podcast that she has. And it came a time in this particular podcast that the co-host asked her about, pretty much a man's legacy versus his cheating habits, right? And then that man that was used in this controversial podcast was none other than the late, great Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Now, I played this snippet on my first show, but for all intents and purposes, I will play it here. And I will get back to my point after we watch this. Play that clip.
What's more important, the fact that Martin Luther King is the man that fought for freedom, or the fact that he was cheating on his wife?
Jesus. I'm going to give you this example. He's a great father. He's a great businessman. He's a great CEO. He's an entrepreneur. He's such a boss.
He's a boss.
Look at that man. He's a boss.
Look at him.
He's a great father. Look at him, that strong black man.
Look at him being at his kid's game.
But you're cheating on your wife. You're not a good husband, but he's great in all these other aspects. How are you a great leader, a great CEO, a great black man? You're not great.
You're
not great. God, you're not. That is triggering.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm a good dad. You're not a good dad because you don't respect me. How the fuck you showing these kids you a good father or you don't respect their mother? You're not a great dad, my nigga. You're an okay human.
Someone being a good person to you means they're a good person to you. Someone being a good person to everyone means that they're a good person.
Okay, so you heard her position there. And in Black Men, what she's saying is that your legacy is not so important. You're not that important. Doesn't matter if you save the world. If you cheat on your wife, you are a bad person. You're just normal. You're nothing, right? You're a cheater, you're nothing. Okay, so now that we got that straight, and I'm glad that we have that straight, then Simone, here's my fundamental question to you. Wasn't you chasing the baby? I mean, isn't that the truth? Like, I want to prove this to you guys. And a lot of times as black men, when we're really interacting with some of these sisters or women from our diaspora that are having negative things to say, and I understand that anybody could be hypocritical, but I want you to listen to this. She said that Martin Luther King Jr. was a bad person, basically in so many words, because he cheated on his wife. Now, there has been some allegations of that. I know there's some FBI recordings, and there Ralph Abernathy said some things about that. But now I want to fundamentally come back to the bush, as the old preacher used to say. And I want to come back to the bush here. Then why is it that you were chasing the baby, Simone? Because if what you're saying is correct, there is no other guy in the world who is much more of a cheater, disrespects women, more egregious than the baby himself. Okay? There's nobody who is absolutely worse than that guy. Yet here you are sitting around thirsting this guy. You were over here trying to people were saying y'all was together. There was a dating rumors, and the thing is, he shot you down. From what I understand, that was your keen dating interest. But you're over here talking about how Martin Luther King was not revolutionary in so many words because he was a cheater. But look at who you're dealing with, and I want to kind of come back to more of a general concept here. And talk about why a lot of times it's kind of hard to read black women, and for a while a lot of reasons a lot of black men may not take some sisters seriously. I'm gonna tell you why. Because doesn't this sound like black women saying, I want a good man, he need to go to church, he need to do this, he need to do that, he need to have this degree, he need to have that degree. And then when you find out the guy that she may be involved with or has kids by, that dude is the antithesis of that. It's like a damn near antithetical statement. It's not even the same thing. That guy that she's dealing with is a drug dealer, a drug user, a wife beater, a whoever else thing, And then she'll come on to the general public and make these demands to talk about what she really likes in a man. She wants a man that's faithful to God, wants a man that goes to church. And really what she's describing is a man to everything that she's turned off about. Because why? Because it sounds good in general. Or what she might try to do is to get one of those thugs she's in love with or something like that and then try to convert him into those whole things, which we know never works. So this is what I'm saying. When sisters are talking about what they want in a man, the reality is that I've gathered is this is not all ladies, because some ladies have been actually guided by some decent families and male masculine role models in their life. But for some ladies who haven't experienced that, it's very easy to negate what they're talking about because they just don't know. It's not to be disrespectful, because what they will say that they want, they are just saying that to appease people. And this is what B. Simone is doing. She has a female audience. Those females want to be able to hear that no matter what a man does in his life, if he cheats on his wife, he's the worst person in the world. She wants her fans to know, especially in particular, if he's a black man and he's done anything, the one way we can take it away from him is by infidelity. But then go and look at their particular mate that they're dealing with right now. That dude ain't nothing but infidelity. He got infidelity tattooed on his arm. He don't even invest in infidelity investments. It's infidelity investments. He got all the stocks in condoms, Durex, Hennessy, birth control pills, Plan B, C, and D. And that is the reason why ladies like B. Simone, nobody take them serious. You can't. Most African American men, I don't know all of them, but if these guys can just hear what these ladies talk about, guys will listen to what they're saying and it will have pretty much no real emotion attached to it, outside of the fact that it would be like really ridiculous what she's talking about. But do guys really take what these ladies are saying serious, some of them? Absolutely not. And this is exactly why so many brothers are saying, before I actually have a debate with y'all about this, it's not even worth it. Let me go and deal with the other communities. And that is what you see. You're seeing black men becoming a lot more interested. If they like black women, it's a lot more interesting now to try to go to Ethiopia, even though they're a little bit more closed off as a community. It's more interested in Ghana. It's more interested in Tanzania, Black Brazil. A lot of these brothers is like, okay, y'all got this. It's not even worth it. You're going to see that, especially in larger cities, New York City, Philadelphia, cities that have a lot more diverse populations. You're going to see that even more often. And you can't blame anybody but people who speak hypocrisy like B. Simone. It's almost for certain that you don't know what you're talking about, but you can't tell nobody that, right? But guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. I really appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe, hit the bell, check out the first comment at the top, and as you know, the buffoonery remains at all-time high. I'm out.